Traffic getting hectic, been busy all day. Here's what you might have missed on the franchise report. Top 20 candies, coming in at number 15.
Put it in the freezer.
This one could be debatable for a lot of people. Here we go. Anything that takes this long isn't enjoyable, but whatever, a blow pop.
A blow pop.
Everybody grew up.
I like them, but I wouldn't eat one. There's no way. Let me check this out. Neither one of y'all could ever come in here eating a blow pop. You just know that, right?
Yeah, it's just,
all right.
It's not going down. Just coming here, just getting ready to.
You're not coming.
Y'all can never walk in here eating a blow pop. Just saying. Finish that at the stairs.
Hey, man,
Go ahead and get to that gum.
I brought in some blow pops for everybody. Like, what in the ditty is going on in here? Everybody got blow pops?
All right.
Yeah, that's just great candy, but you just won't.
Nah.
DJ Franchise, Big Wall. Monday to Tuesday night.
2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
On WBRU 360. Holy shit.
WBRULP, WBXLP, WFLOLP, Rhode.
Ladies and gentlemen.
WBRU 360 in the morning.
We're back on the grind.
Live from Providence.
Only on the Ocean State's #1 source for blazing hip hop and R&B.
Turn me up the headphones a little bit. Franchise. Wait, hold on. Pass out to my smoke partner. Bankers is good. Yeah, only entertainment in the building. Let's get it. Yeah. Rhode Island. I'm on it. Yup. I'm on it. Southside. I'm on it. Yup. I'm on it. East side. I'm on it. You see that truck coming through? I'm on it. West side. I'm on it. Yup. I'm on it. Chad Brown. I'm on it. I see you too, little mama. What's good? I'm on it, fam. I forget about it. Yup. I'm on it. Oxford Gardens. I'm on it. Yup. I got it, son. I'm on it. Yup. I'm on it. Yeah.
Yes, sir. BIU 260 101.1 FM as it goes down on this Tuesday morning. Franchise here. Chip Doug in the building today. Kurt, what up?
It's popping.
Finally got Kurt back in the building. It's been It's been a while. Last time you was here, there wasn't no house next door, huh?
I was blown away.
Yo, he walked up those stairs, looked to the left, like, yo, where am I?
Nah, I thought I was in the wrong location.
Because, yeah, he was about to walk back downstairs. No, you're in the right spot. They just built the house next door. They fast.
That's nuts.
They fast. As it goes on this Tuesday morning, this is our last morning show of the year, guys.
Woohoo!
Last morning show of the year. Then we on break for 2 weeks, and we come back in the year 2025. What you doing for the new year, B?
I don't even know, man. I'm a loner. I don't do nothing.
What do you mean you don't do nothing? Not performing or nothing like that? No shows?
No, definitely not.
No, we got to get you on the stage for New Year's.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, we can make that happen. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. We need you on the stage for New Year's.
Yeah, invite me wherever you're going.
All right, I got 2 gigs.
For free.
Let me get a song on. I got 2 spots. We got to sort this out. Wrap up on deck.
I'm on your wave right now.
As it goes down on this Tuesday morning, wrap up on deck. We got an update on that Jamie Foxx fight. We get to talk about Biden. That guy right there is like, yo, send him out of here. Let's just let my people go.
Free them all.
Free them all,
Free the
man.
homies.
Yes.
And we got to talk about Will Smith. He's like, yo, keep my name out of your mouth when it comes to Diddy. That's 6-7 minutes. Let's get it, baby. Hi, all my haters out there this morning.
That's waking you up in the morning.
Invading the airway.
On 101.1 FM.
360, baby.
WBRU. Franchise is popping off exclusive after exclusive.
360 with the wrist, boy.
Exclusively.
Live from Providence.
On 101.1 FM.
BIU 360.
Franchise report. Reporting live. Now, bitches.
First of all, can I just say that I am loving this website somebody showed me where I can see all the city cameras and I can just see everything that's going on live in the city. Yo, you can't commit no crime. Let me just tell you that right
You
now.
really can't.
You can't commit no crime.
Oh, my God.
Good try,
I
Trap.
say
Trap, look
that's
at that.
live, big.
My God.
Yeah, man.
Nah, Curdio. That's deep right there, Curdio.
I can see all the traffic going to the highway. I can see all the traffic in the city right now. That's fire. I'm gonna stop doing traffic. I just need my helicopter sound effect and live from.
You actually got one. See that?
Oh, yo, Franchise is gonna be lit. He's gonna be like, yo, don't go down there. I'm gonna be tuned in.
Coming live
I got you,
from-
Franchise.
Franchise,
I'm man sounding like a DJ. You never heard that
yes.
before.
Franchise is gonna be telling the show there's black ice. Don't go over there, Trap. Trap, you know you can't drive. Do not go near that black ice.
All right.
And hit that wall.
Remember yesterday I told you guys Jamie Foxx got into a fight at his birthday party?
Yep.
So I found out why.
What did he say?
He was downstairs having a party. Had about 50 people there. Upstairs, there was a party for the Jackass crew.
From MTV?
From MTV.
That still goes on?
They was having a party upstairs.
Still popping.
One of the guys from the Jackass crew thought it would be funny to pull out, it wasn't an argument, to pull out a laser pointer. So a laser pointer is usually just a little red dot, right?
Yep.
No.
But this is Jackass. Their laser pointer was shaped like a penis. Dang. Jamie Foxx is at the table with his daughters, his kids, his family. What do the guys do from Jackass? Stop.
They pointed on
Stop
him.
pointing on him.
Yeah.
Stop pointing at his table. Jamie Foxx like, nah, I'm not taking it. Went upstairs to him like, yo, check this out, B. Show me some respect. Show me some respect. Show me some respect. Got into a little argument. He goes back downstairs. One of the dudes from Jackass is actually the ones that threw a bottle at his face and busted his head. Now, it wasn't one of the main stars. It was one of the crew workers. It wasn't one of the main stars. It wasn't Johnny Knoxville, nobody like that. It was one of the crew workers from Jackass that actually threw the bottle at Jamie Foxx and hit him in the mouth. And it all started because they thought it would be funny to point a laser pointer shaped like a penis towards him and his family.
Yeah, that's not cool.
That's not right.
No, I'm not. I won't.
That's why Jamie went up there and.
Now, I'm not mad if he sues. Like, straight up, he needs some repercussions.
That's trash.
That's crazy.
That's trash. Will Smith says, yo, check this out. Let me just set the record straight. I ain't got nothing to do with Diddy.
So he says.
Don't put me at no parties. Don't keep me in no conversations. I'm starting to see the rumors. I have nothing to do with anything with that man.
That sounds a little guilty, right? Because no one even said his name. No one's even put them in the same room ever.
Nobody mentioned that. And Will just came out. Will Smith wants you to keep the Diddy claims off his name. While performing in San Diego, Smith addressed some of the online chatter in the online that has had him in some type of way.
I never heard his name.
So think about it. He was performing and stopped his show to say, hey, check this out. I ain't got nothing to do with that man.
I think he heard somebody scream out that to him.
Now let me ask you this, Trap, because you think that Diddy's gonna get out. Now when Diddy gets out, if he gets out and everything's, you know what, none of this happened. What happens to all these other people that are like, yo, I had nothing to do with them? Do they get to go back and chill with him or?
No, they don't go. They're not going to a Diddy party with me.
Now does Diddy start a
I'm
ops
going
list?
to a Diddy party with Diddy.
Now does Diddy start an ops list?
Come home.
Oh, he's taking him off. He just ain't gonna go out like Little Dirk though.
Yeah, does Diddy create an ops list like Drake did? I ain't messing with you. I ain't messing with you. I ain't messing with you.
Yes, he does.
Think about it.
Yes, he does.
So many people said, I'm done with it. So many people came on and said, nah, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with him. Now say it works out the way you think it's gonna happen. That's it. Did he got to cut him off? Ops list?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
because you know what it is, Chip? I'm gonna be 100. They should have never even speak on it. You understand what I'm saying? Just let it play out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm not going to... That's
Facts.
it. That's who he's going to mess with. The people that don't speak on it, but the ones that go, yo, man, I ain't no Diddy, man. Hey, yo, no Diddy. Like his boy Meek.
Yo, you know what I would do?
His name.
Meek's looking bad.
Yeah, Meek's trying to dog his name. All his friends trying to be like, yo, no Diddy. When you say that, you assassinate his name. That's an assassination. That's not a bigging him up. So when you say that on camera and they got you on video, Diddy's gonna see that when he come home. That's why he's gonna hire me.
Hey, Meek what did Meek spend? $100,000 for a private investigator to see who's
for no reason?
Yeah, like, why did you do that, B? Why did you do that? Last but not least, Joe Biden. This might be the best thing you've done since you've been in office. President Biden grants Southwest T clemency in largest single-day act. In a historic act of mercy, President Joe Biden has commuted the sentences of approximately 1,500 individuals who were released from prison and placed on home confinement during coronavirus pandemic. Additionally, he has granted pardons to 39 Americans convicted of nonviolent crimes. This makes this the largest single-day act of clemency in modern-day history, surpassing even the record set by President Barack Obama in 2017. So yes, all the people during the coronavirus that had house arrest and stuff like that, let them off. Let them off. Let the probation go. Let them off. They're released. On top of that, went back, got 39 more people that had non-violent crimes. You know what? Go ahead, let them off. Let them off.
And I guarantee you, this won't be as big news as when he let his son off.
Man, hey man, shout out to Joe Biden.
Why
man.
would you let the son?
Exactly.
Man,
Why would
That's
you
what
not
I'm
let the
saying.
son?
If you got the power to, you're gonna sit there.
We
for
need
4
to
years.
let him. He needs to come to Rhode Island and free some of my brothers, bro.
There's millions more that needs to
Serious,
get
man.
out.
He needs to come to Rhode Island and free some brothers, man. He gotta get. There's a lot of my good brothers that are locked up.
Let's not forget how many people are locked up still for weed.
Yes,
Yeah, they all should have been. They all should have been let out.
Anybody that's locked up for marijuana charges,
Like, come on, man.
They supposed to be let out, man. They supposed to be freed.
I mean, look at where we're at in 2024.
Yeah.
Facts, B.
Franchise is popping off exclusive after exclusive.
360 with the wrist, boy. Live from Raleigh on 101.1 FM. WBIU 360.
Franchise report. Reporting live. Now bitches.
Times have changed. Sean Paul, you was just a little too early. A little too early.
Just give me the cheese, I'm
Yeah, friend, like she dyke in the sun. I just do it, baby, like the Nike or something.
BIU 360 101.1 FM as it goes on this Tuesday morning. Last morning show of the year. Franchise here. Shout to the homie Cordial here.
Yo.
Shout to Trap here. You know that's him dying every time we go live on there. Tip Doug, what do you have coming up in local news? Where live go?
Yo, we are going. You want some water, Trap?
You know he don't drink water.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna just ask him every time. Just gonna ask him every
I don't
time.
know why the guy came in with a cold anyway.
Go ahead, Chip.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about some laundering going out in Bristol, assault on the Sky Bridge, and actually you got a clip, something interesting that went down in EP. Let's see how the parents out there feel about it.
That's coming up in about 7 minutes. And now we head to the NFL. Last night's matchup. It went down. The Bears versus the Vikings. Vikings spanked them 30-12.
Trash game.
Yeah, it was.
Yo, Caleb looks horrible, yo.
Horrible.
It's a wrap for him. And these Raiders, I don't know, man. The Raiders fall to the Falcons 15-9.
Hey, cousin Diome, I told you your team stinks.
Yeah. Every time the Raiders play, I look at the coach like, yo, is this your last game, B?
Cousin, every year,
It's like, is this your last game,
Get rid
B?
of them Raiders, man.
You gotta be a real
Raiders.
You gotta be a real fan of like them now.
Look back.
There you go, right there.
My cousin won't let this team down, man. He won't let these Raiders down.
He's a Raiders
man.
fan. What's he? Been a Raiders fan since what?
Oh,
Bo
man.
Jackson?
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Before Bo Jackson.
I get it, family.
Yeah, 'cause you're a cowboy cowboy fan.
Alrighty, leading into next week. What am I down? 20?
20.
Jeez.
It's a lot. A dub.
It is a lot. Here we go. Kicking it off on Thursday night. Denver versus the Los Angeles Chargers.
So you don't bet.
I'm gonna go with Chargers.
I'm going Denver on that one. Last time these two teams played, Denver actually lost to the Chargers 16.
You can tell you ain't on FanDuel.
No, I'm not. I'm on DraftKings.
Yo, one week I told him that the team's 2 top wide receivers were hurt, and he still picked them.
I still picked it.
And they won?
Nah, no.
Yeah, man, that's a buffoon move.
Well, I'm a gambling man. I want to take the risk.
I was about to say.
On Sunday, it goes down in Houston Texans versus Kansas City Chiefs. That's obviously going to be the Chiefs, although I'd love to see Houston, but that's going to be the Chiefs.
I'm gonna make it interesting. I'm gonna go Texans.
Last time they played, Chiefs got them 30-24.
You can tell you guys ain't putting no real money on this.
Oh, no, we're not. Can't bet
I
money.
know.
Well,
we already could tell that.
I gotta make it interesting, bro. If we pick the same teams.
If that was the case and we was betting money, I would have never picked the Cowboys half the time.
That's your team, though. You can't.
There you go. So for radio, I got to go with Cowboys every week because.
Okay.
Coming up on Sunday, Steelers versus Baltimore. Ooh. Your Steelers are 10-4, Ravens are 9-5. Ooh.
I like Baltimore.
I'm gonna go Baltimore because they need it more than the Steelers.
I'm gonna go Steelers. Last time these two teams played, the Steelers got them 18-16. So hopefully we get them this week. Giants versus the Falcons. That's gonna be Falcons. Detroit Lions versus Chicago Bears. That's gonna be the Lions. Arizona Cardinals versus North Carolina Panthers. That's going to be the Cardinals. Los Angeles Rams versus the New York Jets. That's going to be the Rams. No disputes on any of these?
Nah, I'm just like we rolling, yo.
Alright, here's one. Eagles versus the Commanders.
Eagles. That's easy.
That's a shame, man.
That might be a game, though. That might be a game.
Who are the Commanders? What is that team? I thought.
Nah, the last 2 years, Commanders been decent. Last 2 years, they've been decent.
Redskins?
It used to be the Redskins.
Yeah, the
Can't call them the
Redskins.
Redskins.
Man,
I can't say that.
Why you can't say the Redskins?
They changed their name because they thought it was racist at one point.
Oh my!
Instead of waiting and for one player,
or zesty
for a little while, wasn't they just called the football team?
Thought about that. They were like the Washington football team.
Yeah, for a while they was called the football team till they got a name.
That's insane. I did not know that.
I'd rather be the Skins.
Now that'll be the Eagles. Cleveland Browns versus Cincinnati Bengals. That's gonna be the Bengals. Tennessee Titans versus Indiana Colts. That's gonna be the Colts.
Said Colts.
Yeah.
I'll go Titans just to make it interesting.
Last time those two teams played, the Titans lost to the Colts 17-20, so it might be a good game.
Need a villain.
Vikings versus Seattle.
You guys ain't bet no money.
Vikings.
Scurdio's looking at these picks going, these are horrible picks.
No,
I don't even really be betting on NFL.
So there you go. Patriots versus Buffalo. That's Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Jacksonville versus the Raiders. Those are two terrible teams right there. That's just the roll of the dice. Whoever you pick, I'll pick the opposite.
I'm going Jaguars.
I'll take the Raiders. That's fine. And San Francisco 49ers versus Miami Dolphins. Both teams are 6-8.
I'm going Dolphins.
I'll go 49ers. And then the best game of the week. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm gonna go Bucks.
I'm going Cowboys. Last time these two teams played, the Cowboys lost 3-19. But you know what?
Yo, every week.
That stinks, man.
He's out. He's not even playing.
He's out.
Okay.
He's not even playing.
And he still picks
them.
them.
Only year, man.
He's coaching the Intruders next year.
Oh, wait. In my curse team, New Orleans Saints versus Green Bay. That's going to be Green Bay.
Green Bay, of course.
And there you go. That's all your teams.
Yeah, that's all of them.
When we come back, I don't know if any of you guys seen the video. You see the video?
Shout out to my brother Galil. I know he's in there trimming them on the tickets in the jail. Yo, I'm telling you, in jail, you got to play the tickets in jail. You pay a book of stamps, you win
eat,
10.
Man. You
eat.
Hey, when we come back,
live off that in prison.
I don't blame you. When we come back, you guys see the video about the girl that's divorcing the guy. They was together for 7 years. When she met the guy, she had just had a baby. So the baby was like almost a newborn. They was married for 7 years. He's been in her life all this time. 7 years later, they're getting a divorce. She wants him to pay child support. He doesn't want to do it.
Nah, he got to pay child support.
When we come back.
Got to pay
He
child
has
support.
to.
Yelling. Providence, wake up. It's your main man, Lord Gremethy, representing Dirty Dirty. And y'all tuned in to 360 in the morning. WBRU 360, 101.1 FM. Let's go.
Franchises popping off exclusive after exclusive.
360 with the wrist, boy.
Exclusively.
Live from Providence. 101.1 FM. WBRU 360.
Franchise report. Reporting live.
Alright.
Bitches.
And you're on.
And now time for local news. You already know this is a place where we start off on a high note, get a little rational if we got enough time. We end off on a high note, and there's a lot of high notes in the studio right now. I'll tell you that right now. Shout out to everybody.
He high as hell.
So first and foremost, I just want to start off on a good note. As we go into break, I want to thank all the listeners, everybody out there in their cars, on their app, maybe even at home. Thank you for tuning in every single morning with us. Thanks for everyone who supports every other show, including the Gentle Touch and everything. We appreciate the interaction. We appreciate you, and we're going to come bigger and better in the new year. Why, you kind of hear that? You good? Oh, all right, cool. All right, let's start with the first story. So first of all, we're going to start with the ratchet. So we're going to start off in Bristol where, wow, these headphones are mad loud, yo. I'm like, yo. So we're going to start off with Bristol where it's kind of crazy as the U.S. Attorney General is saying that a California man named Alec Tahir Baker is being accused of frauding people from Bristol out of millions of dollars. So what happened was the members of his conglomerate, they sent people phishing emails. So a phishing email, you send it one way, people open up, click on links, and you get the information. So once people opened up this email, it allowed the recipients to access all of their computer network.
He was stealing.
Yep, and so as a director, someone needs to get traps of water. So as a direct result,
yeah, man,
I'm flustered, lad. I'm flustered. I keep hearing this cough and it echoes.
Whether to report the news or give him CPR.
I'm saying, man down.
Put your hands in the air, man, like a middle school, man. Come on, man.
I'm just gonna pass it.
So after
That's smart.
So after people had access to the information, they actually got people's banks to transfer money into their accounts without the people's even knowing. And that came to the tune of over $8.8 million. And that they defrauded. And they said that $7.6 million of it was transmitted. That was transmitted was from under his direct control. And they're also alleging that $310,000 was also wired from the town of Bristol's bank accounts under Baker and his co-conspirators' control. So he was out there getting them, bro.
He was getting real money, man.
It's a time limit.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He was just getting them
one time.
He was.
This guy get greedy.
Your boy had it.
Get greedy. One time is it, man.
Yo, he.
So check this out. They said, and he only just gained access on January 18th of this year.
Oh, wow.
So and this is coming from California.
Yo, he's only gonna do like 3-4 years.
You think so?
Yeah. Malacone did what? How much time did Malacone do?
That's something I heard. Malacone
did what, 9 years?
Yeah, something around there. Yeah.
Malacone did 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and that was fed.
So so that was from California to Bristol. That's kind of crazy, yo. All right, let's move on to University of Rhode Island. This is actually interesting, and this is actually a sign of the times. As the University of Rhode Island actually being handed with a civil rights complaint over alleged discrimination. Now, the catch to this is that this nonprofit Equal Protection Project is actually suing them based on scholarships that they have that discriminate on race and gender. So they're attacking scholarships, bro. Now, check this out. Such as the Alumni of Color Network Scholarship Fund, the George and Lois Garboy Minority Student-Owned Endowment. And
wait a minute. So they're attacking the minority? Oh, come on, big. Come on, big.
I thought you said all blacks like that.
Nah,
I thought it was supposed to be the opposite way around.
Who's attacking it?
So this group called
come on.
The Equal Protection Project is basically attacking all these scholarships that are pretty much have been put in place to help people
minorities
of color and women. So these 3 scholarships, they're saying the Alumni of Color Scholarship, the Minority Student Endowment, and the Women in Business Endowment Scholarship. They're saying that these funds violate several federal laws and potentially the 14th Amendment.
That's crazy.
And they're saying that these scholarships discriminate on the basis of race, skin color, or national origin.
Y'all wanted Trump. Y'all wanted Trump, B.
And that's
y'all
why,
wanted Trump.
Yes.
Y'all wanted Trump.
And so URI is,
damn,
yo, and so that's crazy, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I brought it up. This is a sign of the times.
Trump ain't got nothing to do with that, though.
No, but honestly,
okay.
Please allow me to make that
real quick. Can we come back to this because I already took 5 minutes for 2 stories. But we'll make that connection. But yeah, so this is a sign of the times.
That's all I'm saying.
This is a sign of times, and the University of Rhode Island are saying it right now up to the point they're saying the right thing. They're saying that they aren't aware of any civil lawsuit, but everything will be pending. But that's a sign of the times where people are taking a civil rights complaint against stuff that empowers women and people of color.
Bro, we spent all these years trying to get programs for black students. Let's get some minorities into this college. Remember TD? Programs like that.
Going to
but now
away.
He's gonna pull them. They're gonna pull them all away. They're gonna pull them all away.
And how's your man connected to it? This dude has breeded a generation of people who feel empowered to do this.
And there's gonna be a
everybody
that's riding with Trump.
In their mind, it's not fair that you have to be a minority to get this scholarship. That's what they're pushing right now, B.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what they're pushing right now.
But your groceries will be cheaper.
So Trap, it's kind of like this misinformation of we're all equal, so treat us all equal with taking away what would you say? Taking away the backup of we're built on racism and we're built on people suffering.
So if we go back to what they want, making everybody equal, fam, we wasn't getting any chances to begin with. We wasn't getting any programs to begin with. We wasn't getting any funding to begin with.
So take the minority scholarships away and just offer that money up to everybody.
And now when you got a president that supports it,
it's a sign of the times, yo. All right, I think I only got time for one more, so let's go to this one because I actually asked Franchise to actually do something I never asked him to do. So we actually got a sound clip for the news. Let's go.
Okay.
Explain what it is.
So we're gonna step
in the game.
We're gonna start off in East Providence. So check this out. In East Providence, Robert McCourt, age 39 of East Providence, was actually arrested in connection to an incident that occurred on a school bus. So basically, McCourt pulled up on a school bus and confronted the bus driver, saying like, "You've been mistreating my kid. He's coming home crying every day," and he snatched him up and was like, "Yo, get off the bus. You got a problem with me." And subsequently, he got arrested. And we got a news clip of the confrontation right here.
I don't care. Okay, you're assaulting my son. You get in his face again, and I'm gonna make your parents cry. Okay? You make my son cry again, and I'm gonna make family cry. Understand that? That's my boy, and you're threatening him, yelling at him. Look at your seat. You make him sitting. When you make him sit, make him sit like that.
Language on the radio, guys.
Get the if he sits in that seat and I'm comfortable again, bro. Okay? That's my son, and I will protect him. You, hey, bro. Go. You think I care about you? Go.
That's wild, man.
That's crazy. I go through that all the time. Them cops.
Now, whose kid was that sitting on the bus?
It was. I believe it was his kid. So it was his kid. His kid was coming home saying he was making a cry, and then so after this, the bus driver actually pressed charges, and so the cops were looking for the father. But since this story broke, there has been more and more parents in East Providence saying, like, I've experienced the same thing, and that bus driver is just a butthole, and he's really mean, and so a lot of people are saying that, like, although he got arrested,
nobody get over them.
Well, that's what he was trying to do. But so after a couple of days,
we put some hands on him.
The bus driver's a jerk. And
no, I understand everything that went on.
He's making the kid cry, whatever.
I understand everything that went on.
The father came back on the bus, so it got.
I'm trying to save you time. I understand everything.
Bus driver called the cops. Cops come. They press the charges. Press the report. Since the story came out, other parents was like, "Oh, you know what? I kind of feel what the father is because my kid's going through the same thing." So family,
I understand everything you're saying, man.
All right,
I understand everything you're saying.
So this is causing.
Are we surprised that he got locked or got charged? We're not surprised, right?
No.
The surprising part is that they charged him, but since he got charged, parents are like, "Well, nah, the father's right. We all get treated like this. All our kids feel like this. Right. Let him out. Let him out. The father's right. No. The father's just the first one to go there, and that's what the parents are saying. That's what the parents are saying.
And everybody's wrong. Everybody's wrong. Everybody's wrong. The charges should stick. He's threatened him. Because he threatened me. Because why you threatened? You say I threatened your kid, and I'm not saying whether he did or did. Let's say he did. Let's say he did. Right. Let's say he did.
Signing child support. People.
But there's right. You know what I mean? But there's a way to go about that.
There's just a way to handle it.
You want to make him cry?
The way he
you want to make him cry? Get him fired.
Hey, that's just the same thing we was talking about yesterday about the post the guy that got killed. We said he don't deserve to die just because he was working at that post office.
The healthcare guy.
The healthcare
guy. You can't validate the killing somebody because like you were put through something.
No, he was a scapegoat.
So he was arrested and he was let out, and you could see just from the conversation here, there's debate on either side. But I just let y'all know
he was wrong.
He's wrong, man. He's wrong. No, I'm wrong. Because if we let him go with that, man, everybody's gonna feel right to threaten the bus drivers because they feel like their kid was disrespected.
I'll say this. I understand everybody gets a temper, but he was wrong.
Yes.
Facts. And just to let everybody know, wrapping this up, just as on the bus and as franchise just discovered, there's cameras everywhere. So if y'all gonna do anything, just make sure you're accountable. And that is your
as I'm listening, as I'm the only person who's actually been a bus monitor on the bus.
How you know what I did back in the day?
Oh,
no, I'm just playing.
Oh my God!
Right. Exclusive after exclusive.
360 with the wrist, boy. Exclusively. Live from Providence. 101.1 FM. WBIU 360.
Franchise report. Reporting live.
All right, hold on. In 30 seconds, as a bus monitor, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying he's still wrong. I get it because I've worked with bus drivers and bus monitors who deserve that energy. But I'm not saying he had the wrong energy. I'm just saying it was misplaced. There was a way to do that.
Gotcha.
Checkmate and call me queen.
Oh, joint right here. BIU 360 101.1 FM. We on.
Lights on deck, playing with my chest.
Mouth of the worst over there.
Yes.
LMA, hearts on deck. All right. All right, here we go. So I'm going to play the audio. And y'all let me know. I'm just looking for honest opinions.
This is her decision to get divorced, so why should I pay her daughter that's not mine biologically? Yeah, I took care of her. Okay. 15, then we'll figure this out.
Just throwing away 7 years of being in your job.
You're throwing away 7 years.
You raised her.
This was your idea, not mine.
We're together.
This is your idea, not mine. Was it not your idea to get divorced?
How you don't want to help me take care of Charlotte?
Oh, you being unprofessional.
How you don't want to help me take care of
Charlotte? You're very unprofessional.
What am I supposed to tell her?
So what am
I supposed to tell her? Just walking out her life completely?
Yes, I am. I'm closing this chapter in my life. You want a divorce? I'm closing a chapter on you and Charlotte. I'm not taking care of it.
All righty. Starting with Chip Dog.
You want the divorce. He's going.
All right, hold on. Yeah, headphones on. Starting with Chip Dog. Who's right or wrong in that situation?
I'll answer like this. He's wrong for cutting the kid off, but I don't think he's wrong for not wanting to sign child support papers. It might sound weird like that, but that's how I feel. I feel like he should still stay around the kid, but I don't feel like he should have to be on paper.
All right. Don't put me on paper. Lad?
I feel I pretty much feel the same way. I just feel like there's a law that's gonna say he's going to have to.
Well, he's not on the birth certificate.
I understand that. It's not the point. 7 years of perceived parenthood. I could see that. I'm not saying he's going to. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if be like, nah. How about this? They say if you are with somebody and live with them for 7 years,
you're legally married.
You're legally married. So, you know what I mean? That's what made me think of it. Like 7 years to be fully involved like that it could be something where you've established paternity.
Should he go ahead and sign those papers?
No. Hear me out. And not from a lad standpoint. No, from where he stands. The
reason why
if you're cold enough to shut all that off, nah, don't sign the paper, bro. Because I say that because that was cold. That was cold, bro. You can shut, and I feel like Trap said, I feel like they're just trying to keep the relationship, because to say something like that, to lump her up, and that's.
Well, he said he didn't want the divorce.
Yeah,
Kurt,
so that he kept emphasizing.
Kurt, you next.
All right. I've been a stepfather 16 years. I've been a stepfather. Same thing to me. I've been in this life 16 years. I ain't paying no child support.
Speak on it.
I'm not paying no child support, okay, at all. I've been fully in his life 16.
In his situation, should he sign those papers? I am going to pay child support. Should he sign those papers?
No, but he needs to stay in her life, though.
Right.
Oh
No.
yeah, that yeah.
No, definitely not.
I think he's still staying. He should stay in her life. But as for signing the papers, keep me on record. Put this on my record now. From here on out until she's 18, should I have to sign these papers because I was with her for the first 7 years of her life?
No way.
Although she has another father.
Hot take, because you got to look at this from both sides. And I'm not saying folks is right or wrong. All I'm saying is, given if that's how he gets down, yeah, she's probably just trying to ensure that she stays in his life, because he don't want it. He don't want this to happen. If she don't sign that, he just
maybe she didn't impress the real father because she had him. Like, as far as for support, like maybe she didn't impress him because she knows he was stepping up, and now she just totally
Trap.
All right, so I
by the way, Trap's done changed his answer twice before we even got live on air.
Because I'm seeing it from I'm not signing no papers. The reason why I'm not signing no papers is because you're signing yourself to the law. So now you're saying, now when she gets mad and your job might dry up, your money might dry up, now the law's on you. The law's knocking at your door, lad. They got a warrant for your arrest.
Why you arguing with me?
I'm just trying to emphasize it. They got a warrant for your arrest, franchise. So now,
kid, that's not yours.
So yes, kid, that's not yours. But so
Trap, what you doing back here?
Yo, man.
Child support for my stepkid.
For my stepkid. That's crazy.
That's not my kid.
That's crazy.
That's not my kid.
That's wicked. That's nasty.
Lost my license.
That's nasty word.
And Kurt, I told you he already got a trauma from signing papers anyway.
Oh,
he don't like signing papers.
My license, everything.
Papers always one-way
tickets. I'm not signing my life away. I done damn it. You crazy, man? I'm not signing nothing.
You know what's gonna happen when he doesn't sign that paperwork, right? And he still tries to be a father. She's not gonna let him.
Yeah, she's not gonna. He's gonna lose his rights.
Okay, first of all,
he's gonna lose his rights.
I got a question to that, but first of all, no, I wouldn't sign the papers. He should not have to sign
I ain't
those
signing no
papers.
papers. If you want to take the baby away, like I told you,
everybody ain't lying.
Now, to your point, yes, I think you should stay in the life, but if she tries to pull the card of nah, you can't see her no more, like really, you honestly think she would do that though?
Yeah, man. What are you talking about, man? I done had that done to me, man. Stop talking like that.
Yes.
I done had that done to me.
But now by you doing that, you're pulling your kid away from any type, because obviously the real father's not in the life. So you're really gonna pull your kid from the person that's willing to.
Women do
all
that.
because he wants something. That's trash.
Some women do it. Some women. I'm not saying all women. Some women do it, but not all women.
So the kid's still not the first priority, huh? Kids still ain't the first priority.
Nah, the women don't even think about the kids.
Not women. Not all.
We're not going right. We are right. Stop it. Because I know. Listen, I've been in Juan Darren's Plaza a lot too. And I know some deadbeat cats. We know them.
Yes, we definitely do. We definitely know. Some people don't deserve to be fathers.
Or mothers. It's correct.
That's a fact.
Some folks shouldn't be parents.
Like you're saying, keep it equal. Keep it equal.
There's a lot of women punching the dashboard right now that they can't talk.
We gotta get. We still need a female representative. I can open the phone lines 401-285.
Yo, let's open the phone lines open, man. Let's open the phone lines.
They might be waving to you on the traffic cam.
Ladies,
up in here, man. Let's do this.
Because he don't never want to.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm
U360 101.1 FM as it goes on this Tuesday morning. Franchising's building. Chip Doug here. Bad Lad here. Shouts at homie Curry out here. Shouts at homie Trap in the building. Noop, what up? Noop, where'd you come from? You ain't never here in the morning.
Yeah, rising shit up.
Wrap up on deck. We get to talk about Netflix. We get to talk about an ops list. We also get to talk about. You guys see the thing about the flying drones all around?
That was crazy,
stuff
man.
like
that was
too.
nuts.
Or dropping the.
But franchise can watch the whole city right here. He can go to Elmwood Avenue and tell you what's going on.
I mean, I really could though. What's that?
He's not.
He sound like an old school dude. You show him the internet for the first time.
A whole new world.
Hey, yo, I swear to
Press
God.
out the bang, man.
Hey, yo, every time I'm around Kurt,
cause the interweb
sees an iPhone goes nuts.
Yeah,
nah, I'm going with that, man. We'll go get that flip.
Yeah, man. Because the iPhone does too much. It's just complicated. It's complicated.
That did 30 flat. Not for guys like us. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you probably still institutionalize, you know.
Nah, I can work an iPhone.
Okay. I didn't say you couldn't work it, but you know.
He said to a certain degree, though. You hit the asterisk. Hit you with the asterisk. I can answer it. Call me. Call me right now. I bet you I pick it up on the first ring.
He said, I know how to FaceTime.
Right.
Happy birthday goes out to Scott Storch today. Happy birthday goes out to Pope Francis. Happy birthday goes out to Manny Pacquiao. He's only 45 years old, really?
You're lying.
Yeah, man.
You're lying.
Absolutely.
We're older. I'm older than him.
He looks like 50. I thought he was like 6.
Who would have thought somebody who got punched in the face for a living would look bad at 45?
Wow, that's crazy.
He's Chinese too. They eat healthy. They eat nothing in America.
Happy birthday goes out to Mila Djokovic. Happy birthday goes out to Isabella Rose. Happy birthday goes out to. Is his name 56 Rob 21? These new rappers I can't keep up with.
Don't give him what
happy birthday.
You don't know. We don't
young
know.
kids be in the car. Happy birthday goes out to Billie Eilish. I do know who that is. Happy birthday goes out to Brad Pitt. He's only 60. That's not bad either. Brad Pitt been around. Happy birthday goes out to Christina Aguilera, 43. Happy birthday goes out to YBM the Man. He's only 24. Happy birthday and RIP goes out to DMX. Happy birthday goes out to Stone Cold Steve Austin, 59 years old. Happy birthday goes out to El Alpha El Jefe, 33.
Happy said Alpha.
He got hits.
My bad.
He got hits. Happy birthday goes out to Steven Spielberg, one of the greatest directors of all time. He turned 77.
I thought he was older.
You thought he was older?
Yeah.
He's the greatest.
I guess he's just been around forever. You know what I mean? So.
And happy birthday and RIP goes out to a great actor, Ray Liotta.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Today's my birthday too, franchise.
No, it's not. Shut up. You said this yesterday.
I know, but
so from the text messages I've gotten so far, most people are saying
I can't get
homegirl just wants home dude to sign the papers just to keep up her lifestyle.
Facts.
Just to keep up.
I didn't see the video.
Man.
If I see how she looked, maybe we can go from how she looks.
That's a scammer.
We're all speculating. We're all speculating. We are all speculating. We ain't lived in that house. We don't know.
It might be a skit.
All speculating.
You gotta be the villain right now. I'm usually the villain. This guy's
not a villain. That's real.
Nah, it is real.
That's real. That's about as real.
But
as
we
you
trying to
get.
keep away from the real. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, because I'm pretty sure it's happened somewhere in Rhode
This is
Island.
stepdad.
Somebody's in the car going through it right
Never
now.
mind the U.S.,
Gripping
Rhode
the steering
Island.
wheel like,
Hey, but you know what this is doing? This is crippling stepdads. This is making it where men now, when you get into a relationship with a woman, you're automatically thinking, I hope I don't get in that situation, and that's in the back of your mind now.
No, not mine. I got a couple steps.
You shouldn't walk into a relationship with that on your mind.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what. But I'm saying if that's all in the news and everybody's doing that, and that's something that's in the algorithm of what's going on.
The what?
Algorithm.
Close
Now
enough.
you want to be
Yo, there goes Lad. And see, you guys don't know Lad been cracking on me for like
Hey, whenever
40
I
something
say a
years.
word wrong, he does it. Whenever I say a word wrong, he
Because you the one with the college degree.
He got one too.
I got my own dictionary though, so Lad, don't start with me. It's called the No Longer Trap Glossophy. All my words are right.
Spell that word. Spell glossophy.
It's a what? It's a what? It's a what? Say it again. Say it again. So everybody, no matter where you are, pull over and listen. Say it again.
The No Longer Trap Pod Glossophy.
All right. All right. I just want to make sure you. I just want to make sure you committed to it twice.
Every morning at 8 o'clock, they know the No Longer Trap Pod Glossophy. They know I don't get my words don't get wrong.
Yo, real rap. If he packages that right, that's $1 million thing right there.
But to live doesn't mean you're alive. 360 in the morning.
Back on the grind.
Only on the Ocean State's #1 source for blazing hip hop and R&B. Franchises popping off exclusive after exclusive.
360 with the wrist, boy.
Exclusively.
Live from Providence. On 101.1 FM. WBIU 360.
Franchise report. Reporting live. Y'all bitches.
Alrighty. On this Tuesday morning, let's see. First of all, Netflix. He does this purposely. Don't you do it purposely?
Yo.
Purposely he does.
Yo, he held the bag up to the mic.
He had all this time to open up that pack right there. He says, "Wait, let's wait till we go live, and now let me open it live on air."
No media etiquette.
Hold up, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
He snatched the mic from you and hey.
You know, I didn't know that it was that close and you could hear it until just now.
That wasn't in. That wasn't in the auto rhythm.
Hey, man. He's my spelling.
That's not spelling. That's saying.
Yo, I thought
That's verbiage.
Now, for the NFL Christmas Game Day show, they get paid for that on Netflix, right?
Nah.
Beyonce, they're not getting paid for that?
Nah.
Oh, I don't know.
I think all proceeds go to the NFL.
No, I would think they do because that's different than the Super Bowl.
Because it's not the Super Bowl, and it's Netflix. It's not literally the.
Hey, no, I think that.
Who's getting paid?
Because Beyonce's doing a halftime show for Christmas Day on Netflix for the Texans game. But I'm like, yo, they got the money to add Mariah Carey as an opening act?
For sure.
Netflix?
No, I think
Netflix is.
They're Netflix. They're not Redbox, son. Like they're Netflix
is
bro.
almost everybody in the world.
Yo, that's gotta be some bread though. Still, who would have ever thought though? Of all DJs, the lady that has the biggest song in the world has to open up for Beyonce, baby, at this time of the year. That's right, baby. Mariah Carey's gonna get out there and sing the biggest and open up for Beyonce, baby.
I think
That's what you hear, Mariah Carey opening up for somebody.
There's two ways to look at that. Because that's her one. That's her. She works once a year.
Keep going.
Come, Mariah. Well, she performs that song in the summer too, but yeah, around starting in June, from June to December, that's the one time she works. And she just does this right here.
Make my dreams come true.
We are not in the car.
Was you passing that off me to finish? I'm about to say because I used about to get left hanging.
I think that's valid.
Boys the men.
He was the ad lib, man. You was supposed to keep going.
Keep going.
So I got good news and bad news. The good news is Andre 3000 is dropping another album, and it says it's not flutes.
Was it drums?
That's gas.
I don't know.
That's gas. That's fire.
I don't know.
If he's spitting on this, it's fire.
The bad news is that he's like, yo, check this out. He's like, check this out. There will never be, most likely, an Outkast album ever again.
I believe it.
Ever again.
We got a 3 Stacks album.
So we just got to hold on to what we have.
So they asked him in an interview, what caused the separation between Outkast? Andre 3000 says, I think it was just a chemistry thing. We have been wanting to do it. It took us a long time.
But franchise.
Within a long period of time, and as things progressed, they both started to go there style-wise and character-wise, it started to become different.
But the thing about
and you can see it. You can see it. You can see it.
Same, at first.
At first, they was together and sing, but as time went on, you could see, and one of them smoked a little bit better weed than the other.
Yeah.
But one of them married Erykah Badu, the other one didn't.
But we all have friends like that. We all have friends we thought we're gonna be friends for life, and then you just grow apart. You don't
Who got
hate
the
them.
most money, franchise?
Andre. I would say Andre.
You think that money came between their friendship?
No. I just think that this style. I think style-wise they grew differently. All right. I know they kept it under the wire, whatever. So shout out to Outkast, man, because y'all kept their beef under wire. They will go down top 5 greatest groups of all time.
Nah, they definitely have some hits.
That's a fact.
Now, when you ask Big Boy, what's the greatest song Outkast has ever done of all times? He says their greatest song is, I can't pronounce it, Spotty.
Delicious.
He says of all time.
That's my jaw right
He says
there.
of all time, that is the best Outkast song they've ever done.
Yo,
my favorite album.
Every album they had a song like that too, and that's always a song I went to first.
Yeah,
where it was kind of like very instrumental and very like melodic.
Aquemini, it's from the Aquemini album. And it's
let me say it wrong.
There's really no rapping on it.
Melodic.
It's more like spoken word.
Yeah, yep.
That's enough.
But you know that joint. Somebody uses it on the commercials. A commercial uses it. Yeah. That joint.
Oh yeah.
And last but not least, in breaking news.
Yes, he did. That's right.
Your soon-to-be president says, you know all those drones and stuff flying around the city of Jersey and New York and stuff like that? He says, check this out. The government knows what it is. And he's like, the government is keeping it a secret from y'all. Says it has nothing to do with deliveries and Amazon looking for space and trying to do these drone deliveries.
He's gaslighting.
He's a family.
He's gaslighting right here.
Family.
And y'all love it.
He's trying to get in the outer rhythm.
Yeah, he's always in it. Yeah. He's in yours.
I believe he's in that.
Because at first what I read was, I was like, they was like, they're looking for spaces because they're going to try to do this new drone delivery thing where they're going to set up areas
where... He got to keep his base, baby.
But he said, nah. He said,
he's working hard at keeping his base. He's working hard at keeping his base.
He's there. He's in the media. He still has to go this hard like that?
Don't ever tell me voting don't work. Don't ever tell me voting don't work.
And you gotta remember when people...
He didn't vote for Trump, I know that.
No, he didn't.
But you gotta remember when people are in their last term, they know they're not gonna be able to come back. Oh, that's the one that they go in.
I'm a Trump supporter.
Check this out, B. If things go his way, this will be a dictatorship and he'll never...
Franchises popping off exclusive after exclusive.
360 with the wrist.
Didn't he say you'll never have to vote again if he wins?
You
know that's probably gonna be like that.
Didn't he say you'll never have to vote again if he wins?
I know we got another 10 years at best of good health.
You know my name.
BRU360, 101.1 FM acid goes down on the Tuesday morning. Prince, I said Chip Duck here, Bad Lad here, Curdy out here, Shots on Me Trap here, and Noop in the building. Dre was popping. Bad Lad, what do you got over there?
I got, believe it or not, 55 degrees outside the cloudy Providence area. It's as high as it's gonna be.
Way better than last week.
Yeah.
It's at the high already?
Yeah.
It's better than 28.
It's gonna get.
It is. It's better than 28.
At this point in time, I usually do morning headlines, but no. I figured, you know what? I wouldn't be a great radio host if I didn't instigate. Breaking news: Donald Trump announces that as soon as he gets into office, one of the first things he plans on doing to help the country is eliminate daylight savings.
See, this is what I'm talking about. See, this is what I'm talking about.
But I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious, though. That's one of the first missions that he has. Of everything going on in the world right now.
No more darkness at 4 p.m.
What's the problem? Why you got your arms all folded like you're waiting for your daughter to come in late from a date? Like, come on, man, what's the problem?
No, because I'm using assassinating my president.
The Republican Party. Look.
All he did was read a headline.
The Republican Party will use its best efforts to eliminate daylight savings time, which has a small but strong continuancy, but shouldn't. Daylight saving time is an inconvenience and a very costly situation to our nation.
Hey, when it gets dark, I feel tired.
What does that even mean, though? I don't know.
That's your response to that?
Now, didn't you just say I understand every word he says? Didn't you just say
you're taking these words going around the building. How did he say it?
The same man that said he can walk into a kindergarten class and they'll understand.
I said they won't understand what he's talking about, but they'll understand what he's saying. That's all we're saying. You guys are going knee deep. Pause.
That's the easy one. That's every time.
That's all we're saying.
He didn't say that.
What do you think about that?
I couldn't even understand.
Yeah.
So what you're saying?
I couldn't even understand. I couldn't understand. No, because he went all the way around. He didn't tell us what Trump said out his mouth.
Trap, you know how
he wants to get rid of daylight savings time.
I want to get rid of it too, because at 5 o'clock when it gets dark, I get tired.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up with OT though? What's the overtime?
No, I agree.
I do agree with this. He did say January 20th when he gets in, he wants to shut down TikTok. He did say that.
You agree with that?
What about that one? You agree with that one?
For what?
Look, he's thinking about his likes. He's thinking about his social media followers.
I don't have TikTok either.
What I'm saying is my kids love TikTok, and my daughter does TikTok videos, and I don't want to take that from her. So
I do.
You understand what I'm
So
saying?
do I.
I think that
I make money off TikTok.
I think that it should be to a certain age. How do you feel about that?
I think it should be regulated.
Yes, regulated. That's what I believe.
You can definitely see a lot of clapping.
But the problem with regulations is if you regulate one thing, you got to regulate everything.
It's a wrap for everything.
And it becomes to a point, then it's going to regulate something that you like, that you don't want regulated. So you know what I mean? It's you got to think of the long game.
Well, on top of that, the TikTok is run by a foreign company, so they're not. That's the whole point. They're trying to force them to sell to the U.S. so the U.S. can regulate them. But as long as they're owned by that Chinese company, they don't got to play by our rules.
How about this? If you dig deep into that, if you go to China, right? Because that's where that company, right? The company China.
That's the funny part, right?
Right. If you look at if you take a Chinese person's TikTok, let's take a Chinese kid's TikTok. Right, if you take a Chinese adult's TikTok and a Chinese kid's TikTok, they are two totally different things.
They control what
you are able to.
Also, they monetize their children from watching.
No, they don't monetize it. They regulate.
They regulate it. Like if you're under this age, you will not be allowed to see any of this type of content.
And kids, from what they say is educational stuff, things that build you up, things that to inspire you to become something. More than just twerking and.
Now the Americans
and clapping.
Just let them go.
It's a landfill.
They can see whatever they want.
They can
say whatever they
want. So you think that we should be under the same laws that the Chinese got their TikTok under?
I like that.
Would you agree with that?
In terms of that, if we could do it like that, sure, I'd be all for it.
I always thought that anyway, man.
Did you know that a 17-year-old can own a phone and then go onto a marijuana website? And they're gonna ask, are you 21 or not? And they could just easily hit 21, just like that, B.
But you gotta go give your ID.
That's not to order or nothing like that. But just say I just wanted to indulge and look at what I wanted, and then just go to somebody older, like, yo, can you go cop this for me? It's that easy and it's
wide open.
Wow. It's wide open. Yeah, I can't cop it, but I can find some dummy that'll take an extra $20 and go get it for me.
Yep.
Yeah. We all know somebody that hung out at liquor store that would do that.
Yes, that's a fact.
Yeah, man.
And to do a lot of other things for some money.
So that's the one thing I'll give you. That's the one thing I'll give you, president. That's the one thing that he wants to regulate.
But you know what? But
the only thing.
But that's the overtime too, though.
He wants to cut that.
No, I heard he wants to cut taxes on overtime. No,
he doesn't want to pay overtime. He doesn't
want to pay overtime.
You didn't hear that speech? He was very clear about that. He was very clear about that, and I quote, "Your president. I don't like paying folks overtime.
You don't want to pay overtime.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
I'd rather not pay him overtime. Verbatim. That means word for word.
All right, he's saying this from what kind of standpoint?
A rich standpoint, B.
That's what I'm trying to say. He's saying that.
Y'all didn't think about
all
that.
You're doing is proving the point. All you're doing is proving the point, bro.
Yeah, no. But what I'm trying to say is, I told you why I voted for him. I told you
why. Because he says simple words and he talks like
he talks hard. The best of both worlds.
And he's not the only one. He's not the only one.
Kamala Harris, did you see some of
her name is Kamala. Her name is Kamala. Her name is Kamala. Her name is Kamala.
Kamala. You trying to? She's
all I want you to do is you want folks to say your name right. It's just basic human decency. That's all that is.
He's used to his president saying it like that. That's why. He's used to his president saying it like that.
Because it's funny, and that's what you like about him. That's what you like about him because he's one of the good old boys.
Look at the franchise. He's right. He's exaggerating.
I told you I wouldn't be a good host if I didn't.
He threw y'all an alley oop and y'all dunked it. Y'all all fighting over the dunk, yo.
Well, actually, like Glass said, he's just proving his own point for him. He's moving forward.
But hey, we talked about Kamala. Then it's different.
Kamala.
I'm gonna say Miss Harris. Yeah, that's
There you go. There you go. How about this? Put some real respect on the name. VP Harris.
Nah, I'm not.
She held the office. She held the office. She held the office. She held the office.
She's still there until January.
She is. For all the things that are going wrong, you're blaming her for. So if you're blaming her for what she did on the job, at least give her the title.
No, I'll never forget.
Respect to that. What she do wrong?
She had all of them people that was locked up in prison. She had their proof to let them out, right? And she said no.
Who told you that?
Yeah, it's in you can Google it.
No, you Google it. You Google it and send me the link.
I'm gonna send it to you.
You get the research up. Send me the link.
Good morning, Rhode Island.
She's a terrible lady.
While you're looking up all the time.
The way we move.
Turn the radios up
to the next level.
101.1 FM.
BIU 360, 101.1 FM. As it goes down, franchise here, Chip Dog here. Bad Lad, what do you got over there?
I am holding steady at 55 degrees outside the cloudy Providence area.
Double nickels.
Knick-knack, paddywhack.
Curdy out here, Trap here. Shouts to the homie Dre in the building. Noop, what is poppin'?
Cordy.
Alright, y'all breathing? Y'all good?
Look at
spirited conversation,
man. You know what I'm saying? He tried to bring Trump and Miss Harris, VP Harris.
I'll change it.
There you go.
VP Harris.
Thank you for getting
I thought it was about to be Jake Paul and Nate Robinson.
It's that time of the year. Shouts to all my cashiers out there that have to deal with jerk customers and stuff like that. The loophole of the law. Chip Doug, let me know what you think about this one because you've done retail. You guys ever work retail?
Yes.
Ever work retail?
No.
Hated it.
No.
All right, so ladies at Target.
Hated it.
I might get that as a drop. Ladies at Target. She's shoplifting. She's about to walk out the door. One of the people that work at Target locked the door. They wait for the manager to come. It's crazy, right? Like, okay, yeah, but that's funny. You're dumb. They got you. They locked you up. How come the customer is able to say, you know what, if you don't unlock the door, I'm going to call the police and I'm going to press charges on you? And you're thinking that doesn't make any sense. Go ahead, Chip. Explain why that makes sense.
That's kidnapping.
Because you can't lock people in. It's a fire hazard.
And you can't
lock them in.
And you can't stop somebody. That's.
Oh, I can finally say it now, huh?
You don't work anymore. You can't stop anybody. That's
so if you see somebody actively grab product and shoplift, you can't touch them. You have to let it happen and then report it after.
Not to the door.
I'll let it happen anyways.
If y'all don't open this door, I'm calling y'all are breaking the law. Bye. Not let me walk out here. It's
I walk up and back to somebody.
I'm not gonna lie. I seen some people shoplifting that beat up security and leave with the stuff.
And the security will get fired maybe not security, but like as a worker,
the internet.
You'll get fired.
As a worker, you can get fired.
It's a liability, right?
It's a liability. Yep.
Absolutely.
Hey, yo,
it is trash that it's like that though.
Yo, I'll put it like this. I'll tell this story. One of my boys, shout out to him. There was a customer in the store that had a dog. Dogs running around the store. He was like, yo, can you just get your dog? You know what I mean? Dude grabbed the dog and started saying, sick him. And started going towards the manager, while swinging his left hand trying to punch him. And the manager just kept backing up, and then eventually it went away and they called the cops. But he was told that if he had assaulted the customer or defended himself, he would have got fired.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, because one of my friends work at a sporting goods store, so he told me that he went in there and they told him that he can't chase nobody if they steal a tech suit. Nah. So he said he wants to quit because what is he supposed to stand there?
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah. So he said, yo, what am I supposed to do? So I told him, stop trying to be top flight of the security of the world, Craig. Right? And he argued with me about that.
Yeah. No, let him go. You're not gonna lose your job.
Yeah, that's what I said to him, lad.
Yeah, no, that I don't know. Listen.
Yeah, I said, yo, come on, man. He said, nah, man, I want to chase. I can't chase or nothing. I said, what do you want to chase? Yeah, that's what I said to him.
But now it's to the point where it's like, yo, whenever that security guy's working, we know we could just walk in and walk out because he ain't gonna
grab me an extra large while you're running out.
Let's make this work.
That's the
I'll
point.
catch back with you later.
That's the case.
Let's make it worth it, yo. I'll look the other way. You grab my size.
If that's the case, then yeah, give me a 2XL on your way out.
I tell the guy though, like, yo, bro, I just see you teeth that. Just don't get caught by nobody else.
Where'd you work retail at?
Filene's when he was, Macy's.
He brought it back out.
Oh
Filene's.
wow, that was back in the day.
Filene's. That used to be the store. That was the store. Filene's back in the early 90s.
Providence Place.
Providence Place.
Yeah. Worked in the Rockaway area.
Yep,
all the Echo and all that.
It was in the hip hop section.
What I liked about Filene's, I used to work at, now since I've been done quit, just like 20 or 30 years ago, when I worked at the movie theater, it was at a Warwick Mall. I was in that parking lot, so I'd go to my lunch break at 12 o'clock. Go to Filene's at 12 o'clock. It ain't nothing but all old women working there.
Yeah.
All old women. They don't know what the hell you're grabbing. So I'd go right to the clearance section, got me a little $9 tag, bring it right back to that polo section, go right back on there. Hey, how you doing, man? Ring me out. Family, I brought like 4 or 5 polo shirts for a good $22. Right?
Wow.
And they had no fam. I was a bad guy.
He was a bad guy.
Because you remember because you was the only one that was doing it, right?
Stealing from the rich and giving it to the poor.
That's a generational art right there,
You
bro.
remember going to Strawberries and ripping off the censor tags off?
Man.
Strawberries.
Strawberries, remember that?
See, if you were smart like me, the last time you had an emergency visit, you grabbed a scalpel.
Hey, Chip, you don't remember Charlie's, do you?
Cut it right out.
Cut it right out.
Hey, lad, you remember Charlie's?
You talking about
Charlie's?
the steak store in
You remember
the mall?
it was a sneaker store. It was one of the hip hop stores we had in Providence.
Everybody has 30 just
everybody
turned
went
the-
there.
to
Like
turn the
if you was in the streets, all the drug dealers, everybody went to Charlie's and everybody bought the sweatsuits he had.
Paid
'cause
in
he had-
full, huh?
Yeah, it was really.
Oh,
like
Casa Charlie's. Casa Charlie's.
Yeah, I never heard of that. I heard
What was the store
Gallons
that-
was like the one.
Casa Charlie's sold all the bootleg
There was a
stuff.
store
It was
called
right downtown.
was it a store called Continentals? So
Yep.
That's next to the sneaker store.
Continental.
What about putting them discount? You just don't remember putting them discount.
Absolutely, man. Come on, stop it. When the
I
Air
don't.
Force Ones fell off the train and there was selling
Wait, where's this? Wait, what? Huh?
Putnam discount right off of Atwell's.
Yep.
Right as you're going up the hill, we know Putnam.
Yeah.
That they got a little store over there.
every Jordan.
It was no bigger than this radio station. And they
Real?
And they used to they were. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they was real.
Yeah, they were real because they was robbing the trains.
Yeah.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
they was real. That's
They
what
were
we was saying.
absolutely real.
Yeah, they was real. Yeah, they was real.
Yeah, $100, $50. They used to have they used to have the Rasheed Wallace. I had got a nice pair of Rasheed Wallaces up on there. Come on, man. Absolutely.
I missed a good time.
You sure did.
Damn, I missed a good time.
Long time I watch you, I want chat to you. I go on like you don't want chat to me.
BRU 360 101.1 FM. As it goes down on this Tuesday morning, got something to do at 10. You got about 18 minutes to get to that. Bad lad, what do you got?
It is still 55 degrees.
That's
cloudy
it.
outside of Providence.
We at the
What's
high.
gonna be?
We at the high.
Yeah, yo are.
Nah.
Let's see. I'm not going to instigate no more. I'm going to try to do something. Let's do something positive. How's the podcast, Flash?
The podcast is going great, man. And shout out to everybody that tunes in every morning, man. Salute to y'all, man. I see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place, man. I got a lot to talk about, man, especially franchising these little ass blunts. We're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna save that content for tomorrow.
Thanks for having me.
This ain't mine. This ain't mine.
Huh?
This ain't mine.
Which one's?
Nah, I don't want to. That's what I'm getting ready to say that, lad. But I didn't want to.
That's what we're gonna talk about physics off air.
All right, we'll talk about
Facts,
this.
right? No respect, no courtesy.
All right, yes, franchise. I didn't. Damn, can I finish before you?
Did anybody bother you about your president? No, but here you go.
See, you started this, but nah. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate you guys, man. I had some dope conversation in here this morning, especially with Mad Lab. We about to go off. I need you guys to tape this. This guy is he's more wrong than a lot of people.
Why can't we just have a conversation? Why
he's more wronger?
Yes.
That's a word?
Yes. Huh? Yeah, I told you it's in the no longer trap podglosophy. I told you that shit before.
Stop swearing.
I told you that shit.
Stop swearing.
Oh, that's
You got him worked up.
This guy gotta know though. You gotta know.
Yeah, this guy, man, he got me. No, but I'm just saying though. You know what I mean? It's in my glossophy. Dre, you know what's up with my glossophy, Dre.
Now, real talk, are you taking advice from everybody? Because I heard him giving you advice. I've tried to give you advice yesterday. Who was here yesterday? Miss Helen was trying to give you. Are you taking advice
yes, I do.
from everybody?
Yes, I do, man. Shout out to Miss Helen, man.
What are you going to do different this year for your podcast?
Huh?
What are you going to do different this year? He was giving you advice this morning. What are you going to do different?
Oh, what am I going to do different? Oh, I'm going to travel the world this time.
That had nothing to do with his podcast.
I'm talking about with your podcast.
With my podcast.
Yes, like for example, he told you to write down topics.
He said I'm gonna travel.
What are you going to do different this year for the podcast?
I said short term. Go for short term right now. Short term goal for Trap.
He said, I'm going to Dubai. He said, I'm going to Dubai.
Like in the next 3 days.
Yeah, he want to
like
film
on short term.
You want to film out in Italy? Like, wait a minute. Like, listen.
Nah, because I'm gonna travel and I'm gonna meet different people so people can hear different people's point of view that live on the other sides of the world.
So you want to bring your podcast on the road?
Yes, I am bringing it on the road.
Right, talk that into
existence. You dn't say that. That's why we're asking.
There you go. That's a big step.
But I was trying to. That's what I was trying to get at before. And my ADHD, everybody talking at me, and my mind just got clouded for a second. You know what I'm saying? Then you want me to speak articulately, right?
No.
Mad Lab.
I want you to articulate.
VIP. That Miss Harris.
There you go. That's a good start over. Reboot.
VIP Miss Harris.
What about for guests? You're gonna start a event and guests out like all right. Let me start a different caliber. I want upper scale guests. You're gonna keep it still.
Nah. I like to keep it the same. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't because what happens then you start attracting the people that I don't like to be attracted with.
So Trap, let me ask you a question. Somebody comes up to you who's never seen your podcast.
Yes.
And they say, hey, what's your podcast about? What would you say?
My podcast is about daily life, the day struggle, or a struggle of a man that deals with different kinds of struggles in life every day.
I didn't hear it. What did he say?
He said
he talks just like his president. He said that.
Dre said
I didn't say nothing.
Shout out to Donald Trump. Right, lad?
Absolutely. Definitely stand by your man, bro.
All right, my last one for you.
Pause.
My last one about the...
No, you understand context. I'm not pausing.
Hey, so what happens when you do get those guests that are boring? Because we talked about this earlier. Those guests that you just really can't get them.
I still give them the. I still laugh in face value, but in them inside, I'd be like, damn, man.
Who invited you?
But you can't. But what could be boring to you might not be boring to somebody else.
It all depends on the audience.
Oh, there's an audience
but
for
also
everything.
too, you
There's
had by you even just having a conversation with them before the podcast, you would know right there.
I know what kind of. I know what kind of. Not all the time.
I don't know if they're gonna say something crazy.
Off camera, off air, people are super loose. They're super loose. Oh yeah, you know I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna talk. The minute we hit, we live. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'm just chilling, man.
Yeah.
Right, we're speaking from personal experience because we're comfortable behind the microphone.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? And we're in front of the cameras. You know what I mean?
And that's why it's rare when I get somebody on my podcast that can just be their self, like Kurt, like you, anybody that's used a microphone trained already. You just get there, and I just sit there with you, and I just go off your vibes,
right?
Because I learn from you guys, and I definitely learn from you.
All right,
you understand what I'm saying?
Right, so we're gonna do something. Here we go. I need you to write down. Don't show us. When we come back.
Here this guy go.
I want you to write down 5 questions you would ask Donald Trump if you got the interview. 5 questions. I just want you to write down 5 questions you would ask him if you got the interview. You got 5 minutes.
Can't distract me. Can you not distract me?
Yeah, you good. Go ahead.
The distraction stops when you stop talking.
Metro Boomin want some more.
You know what I love? Wait. Hold up. Wait.
I got a problem.
Problem. The IU260 101.1 FM as it goes out on this Tuesday morning. If you got something to do at 10 o'clock, you got about 7 minutes to get to that. Franchise here, Chip Duck here, Bad Lad here, Curdy L here, shots on the homie Dre in the building, Trap here, Nuke, what up? Alrighty, Trap. It is that time. You got your questions ready?
Yes, I do.
Alrighty. If you had the opportunity Donald Trump to stop by your podcast, you'd bring him right to your podcast, huh? Right to Central Falls?
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Allie and Princess. They'll be sitting there greeting the president, you know what I'm saying? Our president.
All right, he sits down. Do you offer him anything?
Oh, yes, some weed.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at Lad's face.
I'm here. Don't let him miss again.
I just see that
I'm
video.
all here.
All right.
Here.
Okay.
Do you?
All right, here we go.
Let him stop you from
here we go.
All right, so
what are you gonna ask him first?
My first question.
It's the first question to warm things up. Start off. Here we go.
My first question will be, what is your plan for the medical and health system in the Department of Correctional system around the world?
All right.
That would be one of my first questions to him because we're having a lot of deaths. Rest in peace to Willie Washington Jr. You know what I'm saying? I lost my cousin in the prison system. So a lot of people are dying in the prison system. So I want to know, as a president, how is he going to strengthen the prison systems in the health system in the thing? That would be my first question.
It's a good one, right?
My number 2 question.
I would like to know. I would love to hear that answer.
All right, there you go. All right, number 2.
My number 2.
No, he sounds so serious right now. Too.
No,
he sounds
he
what?
took it serious, man.
All
That's
right,
why I'm not clowning. Like, for real, man. Do you, Trap?
It says, how are you planning on lowering taxes for the lower class people? I want Donald Trump to explain to me how are you going to lower the taxes for my community people, because all I can see is our rent going up and stuff. And I guess he's saying that he's going to lower the taxes, and for whatever type of people that I heard he's going to lower middle class. I still ain't got the whole logistics of what type of people he's talking about. But
not us.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, baby.
All right. So my next question will be, how can we come up with a better way to reform our youth around the world? You understand what I'm saying? Because I think that putting our youth in juvenile detentions and putting them through segregation, what I had went through my life, and it traumatized me, and I think that going through that right there hurts the youth more than anything. And I want to know, how is our president, how are you as my president going to change that? You understand what I'm saying? Because it's not working. Our youth are getting worse and worse and worse. You see how they have no respect for elders. They lost their moral systems, everything. So we have to I want to know what's his plan on, from a president standpoint, how would he change that?
I don't think that'll be a topic, though, for him.
You don't think he would care about it?
Yeah, I just don't think that's something he'll talk about. Like, you know,
I still think it's a great question. I would love him to answer it. I would love to hear his answer.
But you've never ever once heard him speak about.
No, definitely. You don't care about our youth.
These are all questions you should have known the answer to before you voted for him.
Come on, man. I was leading up to that. Stop. Go ahead.
I don't think I said no. See, and that's what I'm saying.
Because they're great questions. Go ahead.
We were supposed to
Trap, man.
Trap right through.
Trap. Land your plane, bro.
Because these are all questions. These are all questions. No, because you know what?
Let alone, man. Let him land.
These are all questions that mean something to you.
No, because
these all mean something to you.
Yeah, you can't.
And the thing about it, and that was my point. I was going to lead up to that when he was
finished.
Go ahead, do the last
ask me what you're setting me up for.
It's not a setup because they're great questions. It's not a setup.
Trap. Do you, bro? Land your plane, bro, for real, man.
You just ain't gonna be able to get to him.
You took your time.
Gotta mentally know that. Well, I can't really get to him with these questions, but I want to.
I want to know. I want to know.
Fire.
When I wrote these, I really believed that I'm really in front of him. That's what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying, but
we ain't gonna get that opportunity.
Everything ain't gotta be clown, Joe.
We vote locally, though.
Do you, bro? Do you?
It says, what's your plan for small businesses? I want to know what's his plan for. I want to know how is he going to help small businesses? You put all these billionaires in play now. Now you put all of them to make more money. I need to know from him, what is you guys just sitting around. You just gonna sit around in that circle saying, yo, we're gonna put our plans down to these small businesses and let them trickle down so the money can come up now. Because right now we're standing, it's all at the top and it's staying at the top.
I will say this. I don't have the complete answer, but I will say this. They did narrow it down to what they consider a small business, and to them, a small business is still $1 million operation. There's a lot of small businesses that make, maybe 500, 600, 700, 800,000 a year. They ain't gonna get that break, B. They ain't gonna get that break. There's a lot of bodegas around here that make, 600,000 a year, which is a lot. So don't get it wrong, but to them, a small business still should be generating at least $1 million this year.
Yeah.
Which I'm right, B.
But do you see how they tell you one thing, but they don't tell you everything?
And that's what I'm saying. I want him to show me, like, yo, this is how my plans are.
You're asking a billionaire. What's a small business? You're asking a billionaire. What's a small business?
No, I'm asking my president.
Yeah, see, all right,
I'm asking my president. I know he's a billionaire, but I'm asking my president this. You know what I'm saying? And my last question before we run out of time will be, because this is major to me. How are you going to strengthen our education system? Our education system is terrible. You know what I'm saying? As a president, I'm just saying, as somebody that runs the country, you can't sit down with people that say, yo, we got to stop paying attention to more of our education system. They're failing in certain states.
Well,
you understand what I'm saying?
You don't want to hear the answer to that, because the first thing they did was they pulled Black History. They pulled Black History.
This is your administration. Because that's the thing. Remember, your president
and things like that. I would like him to explain to me, yo, why would you pull Black History?
Because in Florida, when they was voting locally, they voted for a guy named DeSantis. Is that his name, right? He was a bad guy. Yo, let's get rid of Black History. Let's start getting rid of slavery. Let's get rid of all of that. No more talking about slavery, making little white kids feel bad for something that they wasn't born for.
No affirmative action.
Raggedy B. It's Raggedy B.
So they cleared that to go.
Check this out. Me and Shim do a morning show every Monday and Tuesday, where I know you don't want to hear this, but sometimes we talk about this stuff. We talk about these things.
I never knew that.
Because you're focused on your president and not your president and his cabinet. The people he's putting in place to do these certain things.
On a state
you're
level.
thinking he's just this one entity, and that's what he wants to be, unfortunately, is just one be-all, end-all, I say, my way or the highway. And for as much as you love to speak freely, and I love that when I want that for you and everybody in this room, those type of things aren't going to happen if he gets his way. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, he's close to it.
So my issue is what I said earlier. He says one thing, but he doesn't say everything. He'll say he'll say just those words. He'll say certain words you need that'll light up your and get your emotions and get your, as you guys say, he likes to ruffle feathers. He gets your feathers ruffled, right? But when you ask him to elaborate and break it down to specifics, he's every bit as political as Kamala was.
He's saying the same
he was
thing
everybody
over
was
and over
political
again.
as he was everybody.
And even though those are amazing questions, but those are small ball questions. Like those ain't.
No.
I disagree. I think those are amazing.
I'll say this.
No, but I'm saying, who's really gonna get to him and really be?
And there we go. And I'm glad you asked that. I'm glad you asked that. One, it pisses me off that you have such great questions, and the reason why it pisses me off that your questions are so great because two, what he said, you should have known the answers before that. Before you.
But can I say something to be fair?
Hold on. Before you voted, he's right. You should have known those answers. But to what he's saying, who's going to get to him? How do we get to him? Well, if we vote vocally for somebody like Kobe and he gets allowed to go to one of those big meetings where the president comes down to Rhode Island once or twice a year and he shakes the hand of everybody, that's the one person that could probably say, hey, I got a question for you. There's the answer to that. But we don't vote vocally.
And I was going to say, in all fairness, we could say you should know that before you vote, but let's be real. There's not a lot of truth in campaigning. People say what you want to hear, and then the real agenda happens after that.
On both sides.
So there's probably even no way you could have known all that stuff, even if you did the research, because they're only going to clickbait and gaslight what they want to. So in all fairness, those are great questions.
Doing actual research is hard work.
Dope questions.
Doing actual, and when I say actual research, I mean by researching both sides of the coin, because that's the thing. When the problem we're here, the divisiveness is easy because it's easy to blame somebody else. It's real hard to go, what did I do? What did I do wrong in this?
Hey, yo, man, round of applause for Trap, man. Those are great questions, man. Those are great questions, man. Round of applause for Trap, man.
More better questions to me. I know that.
Hey, thanks for not.
Say, Kurt, pick 5 questions you want to ask him.
He got up. He's like, yo, don't distract me. Went and focus.
Win his own section.
Yeah, win his own section.
Hey, Max, you can add that to No Longer Trap.
There you go.
That same energy.
There wasn't a question in there.
I'ma do what I did. Ain't no sympathy here. This hilarious. It's a lot of opinions, but no power to carry it.
BIU 360 101.1 FM as it goes down. All right, we on. We on. We're not going to talk politics. We're done.
Politics and religion.
I don't believe franchise.
We're done for now. No, I'm going to switch to something different. Actually, I'm going to ask you something different. Over the past year, maybe even 2 years. Let's be 1,000. I'll say mainstream wise. We could say women have been dominating the rap game. Let's be honest.
Nah, no, they haven't.
I'll say once again. Keyword mainstream wise.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Keyword mainstream.
Because we say Gorilla and Sexy Red.
And when you think about what we had. What we had for hip hop was a lot of sing song hip hop. Am I right?
They made a big deal out of it back in the day.
We got a lot
very
of that.
emo, very emo.
Yeah, we got a lot of that.
I agree on that.
Until Kendrick came with the Not Like Us. So my point is, because he just mentioned it, is it safe to say that maybe Kendrick brought back actual rapping?
I think he just brought back the West Coast feel. Remember how like the beat.
Talk into the mic, not to.
You know how like the West Coast feel. I think that he brought back that. Remember like that old Snoop, Dre, that Chronic, that G Funk. Yeah, that's what I think they brought back.
When they was rapping.
Yeah.
Is it safe to say he might have brought back the feel of maybe it's time to start rapping?
I gotta see what happens next. I feel a lot of people jumped into it because of the drama of the beef and not actually because that's what they wanted to necessarily ride to.
Yeah, I was always big on like who is one person anyway. Like, you know, like they always say, oh, if Pac and Biggie was here, the game would be different. Like, who the hell are they?
Oh wow.
No,
not like that. I'm not saying it like that. But how these two guys gonna make? So music will be different today if Pac and Biggie was alive? Who are they?
Yeah, no, that's.
Let's keep it 100.
Let's keep it 100. That's.
Who are they?
They were so.
I don't know, B.
They were so. They was.
I don't know, B.
That's saying. That's.
Are you saying you're asking what they be doing? Like what he's doing? Like changing the trajectory of the how you pronounce it?
I'm just saying who's one person? Like who's one?
So,
all right, Kendrick's Kendrick, whatever. But like who's Kendrick to go and change somebody's narrative on how they're gonna make music?
I'll say this.
I still like the singing and the rapping.
I'll say this. If Biggie was still alive, not as many people on the East Coast would have had as such a large fan base because he would have still had them. When Biggie passed away, a lot of us went to explore. A lot of us went to explore to different lanes. Okay, let's find something. He was
Unpopular opinion. It put a battery and hose back.
I'll give you a take. If Biggie and Pac was still alive, because this is where they was moving. Right, and it comes up a lot in their deaths. If Biggie and Pac was still alive, we'd probably be a little more ahead of the curve in terms of independently owned labels and how we move.
How do we know that? That's
exactly.
Biggie wanted rappers.
But that's just it. But that's just it.
That was Biggie's.
That's just it.
To me, people saying like certain people open the doors for like. Man,
yeah.
Okay, but stop. Think about this. Biggie wanted to do that. Junior Mafia, they was gonna go.
Yeah,
they had hits. They was gonna go.
I get it.
Little Kim would have went that direction.
What are you talking about? The commission, bro.
So what's the difference between
the commission,
Junior Mafia and Drake owning the OVO? Like that's this. He's still signed to Cash Money or something, or like Interscore, what it is. They all have someone that's distributing their music, right? So.
A great conversation I hear all the time.
Biggie or Tupac were that independent is what we're saying. You get what I'm trying to say?
A great conversation I hear all the time is if Biggie was still alive, would Jay be as big as he is?
Who's Biggie? Wow. How is Biggie gonna stop Jay from making music?
Because there was
nobody said it's
not about that.
But Biggie being alive gonna stop Jay-Z's success?
Because if you're the biggest rapper alive and you're still continuing to make hits, everybody else is not gonna get as much shine.
Right, they're not checking for it.
But when the biggest rapper
alive, had a few rappers around that time,
and Biggie was one of those ones.
80 of them now.
There you go.
Back then when we had like 10.
And Biggie was one of those ones, and he would have still kept going, but he passed away. Tupac would have gone into acting. Let's be 1,000. Let's be 1,000.
Oh no, I'm not into the Michael Jordan.
Let's go into acting. He would have gone into acting.
I'm not into the LeBron and Michael Jordan debate. It'll never happen.
It's not a debate.
So the person who was actually in their 20s when this dude was Biggie, right? Because then that can get you from an adult perspective, right? His impact at that time was so crazy. Trust me, he moved the needle. He moved the needle because what he did, he took it back from the West Coast. The West Coast had a chokehold on the game.
Steph Curry got everybody shooting threes. I get it.
Let me land the plane. You're asking me who's Biggie, and I'm telling you his impact was hard enough that it was able to move the needle and take sales was all coming out of West Coast. He moved the needle, he moved the vibe, he moved everybody's eyes and ears back to the East Coast. One man. One man. So that's the answer to your question is the impact.
We're in 2024. How are they in the 90s?
Yo, Kurt, hey, Kurt, I'll answer this.
Wait. I'll be 1,000. If I drop Juicy in the club, it still rings off, B.
All right, cool. That's cool. But
still rings off.
Rhythm hit him.
Nah.
Rakim still hit.
Listen.
But that's not the question about changing music today.
Yo, the fact is that when Big passed away and Pac passed, there was literally a void in music, and people was wondering who was next up. Literally waiting to see who was the next up, but that next person was able to have an influence of the next trajectory of music. And with them still being around, that might not have happened. Like Eminem came up, Jay-Z came up during that looking for the void.
But my original answer is where I'm going. Those two, because the path that they was going, and here's two things about Pac. They both were going towards independent labels.
30 seconds.
They would have moved that needle. That would have been pushed up. We would have been 10 years smarter. We would have been 10 years ahead of the game, which would have changed the way we would have
more wealth.
You probably wouldn't be having 360 deals and cats getting jerked. Also, Pac was also wanted to start his own political party.
I get what you're saying.
These guys could have turned the crackheads, man. We don't know what would have happened with these guys. Come on,
you're speculating to make a point. You're speculating to make a point. You're speculating to make a point.
I get what you're saying.
That's not fact. You just speculating.
They were in the beginning of this, so
I get it. I get all that what Lad's saying, but it's 2024. I don't think a lot of people but us care about them. You know what I'm saying?
We're just saying back then, if they were still alive, a lot of people wouldn't have got the shine they got.
I'm not saying you would.
I don't believe that.
I'm not saying you would speak about them. All I'm saying is the move that they were going to make, had they stayed alive, its ripple effect would have definitely changed the way the landscape of the music is right now.
Artists are respected.
Little C's would have had a platinum album.
I guarantee it.
All the C's that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that live the
WBRU 360 in the morning.
Back on the grind. Only on the Ocean State's #1 source for blazing hip hop and R&B.
BRU 360, 101.1 FM. A lot of teachable moments today. First of all, is the weather still where it's at?
Yep.
Cooler, hopefully.
56 degrees.
All right, cool.
It's hotter. It was 55.
It was hot as a minute and a second.
It's like 75 in here.
So of all the, first of all, French License Building, Chip Duck Hair, Bad Lad Hair, Curtio, what up? Trap, what up? Luke, what up? Dre, what up? First of all, thank all y'all coming out for this morning on the last Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
No, that's one thing. Second of all, within the past 5 minutes, I've heard the words teachable moment, teachable moment, teachable moment, and I don't want to bring up that argument. I want to bring up. Can we run through a couple of things of what's debate etiquette? Etiquette. See, he gets me too. But before you do it, because number one is cutting people off. But what's we're gonna go around the room. Everybody do one at a time. What's a great debate etiquette / conversation etiquette without raising voices? Or what happens when somebody raises voice? What do I do? And I'll start off by saying one thing: is stop cutting people off.
I think we're all guilty of that.
We're all guilty of it. We got to be aware of it.
We're all guilty of that.
I'd add actively listen. And don't just wait to listen to speak.
Okay.
That's like 1B, not even 2.
You know what I learned? Yo, when I respect somebody, when I argue with them, when they tell me to shut up, you see when I argue with Lad and he tell me, yo, let me talk, I got to be quiet.
All right. So you take responsibility, like, you know.
Yeah, I gotta be quiet. Cause I know he means. I know what they mean.
I telling you to shut up, but yeah.
It depends.
Man, come on. And whether it's a debate, get away with it. I know you've been already split one down on him. Dude, you talking to like that? You know, certain guys, but no.
That's why I was getting nervous.
It's always nice when one party lets one party talk, man, and then let the other party get his stuff off too, man, and we try to figure it out from there. And that goes for everything, man. Relationships, friendship, strangership.
Not gonna happen.
I think here's one that I think is every bit as important, but we struggle to exercise is accountability. What part did you play?
I knew I was wrong when I said this.
Right. Maybe I shouldn't have. Or even, you know what? Just from a debate standpoint, because that's going more on an emotion. Just from a straight debate standpoint, actively listening, because to me, when I debate with somebody, I try to use exactly what they're saying. I buy into their premise and work my way around that. Like, be an active listener where you know exactly what they're talking about and be able to use their points and have them paint themselves right into a corner.
I would say, too, that we're talking about what makes it productive is kind of like staying in your own space and not getting in the other person's space.
That's my next thing. Body language is big.
Yeah,
body language is big.
You should never bang on a table.
Okay, fam, I was just about to say, when having a conversation.
Yeah, you brought.
Just know when you go. you're bringing in energy. You're
Delivery
bringing in
also.
energy.
Delivery.
Now I do have a question though. Now, and this is for you two to answer. If one brings in energy and I start to yell at you, I'm really yelling at you. I'm really yelling at you. Is it my responsibility to let you bring that same energy and yell at me if I respect you?
Once you're yelling,
you yelled at me for 5 minutes, B.
Yes.
Let me get my.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's how I feel.
Come on, man. I let you yell at me for 5 minutes, B. Like,
You better.
I can take it.
Okay.
And I also, listen, you always, if you ever see me argue with one of my big brothers, you're never going to see me disrespect them. Never.
No, that was
you see that man? Never. We might argue, might bang this table, but you're never going to hear me disrespect him as a man because I look up to him. As my big brother.
And here's what you also, and he'll attest to it. Ain't nothing I'm saying on this radio station to him that I haven't already said to
my
him
face.
to face.
We had this conversation. Yes.
So
and that's why it's so. You guys don't know the history. Everybody around you don't know this conversation.
You're hearing the moment.
Let's face it. We know you wasn't gonna do nothing, but you
definitely got it.
You definitely got it.
You definitely got it.
Some get out. What?
I'm like, where'd Kurt go? Where'd Kurt go?
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Hey, he had the camera out though.
Kurt, to be fair to us, right?
Yeah.
Even though in the relationship, that still got a little bit of.
Definitely.
It got
tense.
tense.
Wanted to back off.
Because we
and that's fair. They don't know us. Anybody that knows us is like.
I swear to God.
Anybody that knows us would have walked right by us.
In the middle of me and my brother arguing. Let us.
Anybody that knows us would have walked right by us.
Anybody.
All right. I just had to be responsible and get us all on the same page. Good morning, Rhode Island.
Good morning, everybody.
Something to do at 11. You got about 25 minutes.
Volume.
Let her cook.
Like that's waking you up in the morning.
Invading the airway.
On 101.1 FM.
360, baby.
WBRU.
An eventful.
Let the church say
emotional.
That's how you end the year, franchise. Right there.
Dope. Last morning show of the year. Once again, greatly appreciate all y'all for coming out today.
Yeah.
Homie Lad, homie Curdy L, Chip, really appreciate you. All year long. Noop, what up? Drake, what up? Any shout outs, anybody?
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody locked up, man, because there's a lot of people that's locked up in this, and they listen to this every day, man. And after they thought 106 went down, they thought they didn't have no music. But shout out to you. They told me to salute to you, franchise.
Appreciate y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the brothers in the pit. All my brothers, man. You already know, man.
Shout out to everybody in here. This was definitely a good, amazing episode on and off the camera or whatever you want to put it. I enjoyed this today, guys.
Hey, look, you was gonna do what? Do nothing but what? Go home and go to sleep?
That's all I'm gonna do after this. Yeah.
All he was gonna do was get some sleep. I said, you know what? No, I'll stop by.
Nah, definitely. Yeah.
Really appreciate your family.
This was a blessed day. I ain't gonna lie.
Lad.
Yo, when I came out, I didn't expect all this, but it was dope.
You opened the door, you was just like, what is going on here?
Nah, it was dope. It was a dope vibe. Like
he was like, I ain't even gotta see.
It was on and off. I'm glad a lot of it didn't get recorded. Like some moments you just need to have for yourself, man, and be able to revel in at a later date in your own head, rather than running back like a video yearbook. You know what I mean? You know, I know some things are worth the documentation, but it was just cool to chop it up with y'all and just really get to the bottom of different things and learn some things about people, learn some things about myself, right?
There it is. Nope. Didn't expect to see you here this morning at all.
What's good, y'all? It was a blessed day. Loop Gordy on all streaming platforms. Album just dropped. That's all I gotta say.
Is that on all platforms too?
All platforms.
Chip Doug.
I just want to shout out everybody out there that's doing something more than nothing. And just remember, you ain't got to start till the first to start changing your life. You can start today, start right now at this moment. Let's get it.
Hey, can I say one more thing? I got to send you a Chip. Thank you, man. Hey, yo, you calm me down when you don't when you don't even know you do. You just give me a look like, Trap, all right, calm down.
That's so good. Thanks for receiving.
No, but I'm saying
Chip's a real fan of you.
Yeah.
He's a real fan of you.
And he always gives me constructive criticism.
Hey, you know how they first met?
And he keeps me on a level page, and I love that.
Wait,
thank you, Chip, man.
We done went through all this. We done shook the foundation, but Chip's the only one that gives you constructive criticism.
Why can't I just receive it?
No, I didn't mean like that. I didn't mean like that.
Let me say this.
I didn't mean to block his flow. I didn't mean to block his flow. I'm sorry. That was bad etiquette.
Let me explain.
That was bad etiquette.
Let me explain how they first met. This is how they first met.
Oh my God.
This is how they first met.
You gotta check out the history.
I got triggered.
Here's how they first met. They first met by Trap coming into this radio station saying, "Yo, Chip, I didn't F with you because you never dapped me up when you would be in the club." I'm like, Trap.
I'm so sorry, Chip.
We come a long way. That's what we
I'm like,
I apologize.
It did.
So those two have come a long way from their first interaction, man.
Chip, this you stuck up until you talked to him.
Yeah, like he gave me the wrong aura.
But you know what's crazy?
I don't know who he was.
But I knew you from the courts. But the thing about it is,
showing the shirts.
I just be quiet in my own head, and a lot of people receive a certain way. But I really don't really be thinking about much of anything other than what I'm gonna do next.
And I had a bad perspective of him. I always used to think he was against me. I don't know why. It's a weird thing, but I used to think but I'm just saying.
I can tell you exactly why.
I used to just think that.
You have a chip on your shoulder, bro. It's cool.
Yeah,
no, but just listen.
You don't have as much as you did.
Once I got to know him and understand him, and me and him had, I love coming up here.
Let me tell you something, Trap.
I do. I always learn.
When I say you have a chip on your shoulder, I'm not trying to strike.
Yeah.
I say that to say because the chip on your shoulder gave you enough energy to get as far as you got.
Yes.
It was. I'm gonna prove everybody wrong. Nobody wants to, because in your mind you're like, nobody wants to help me. It's me against the world, and you took that me against the world, and I'm gonna show everybody energy, that chip on your shoulder energy, and made it into a fruitful podcast.
Yes.
But once now that you can come up for air, you're realizing some things aren't what you thought, right?
Absolutely.
So let's take that energy moving forward.
No, but I also love that.
All of us. I don't mean you. I mean all of us.
That's everyone.
I gotta take a punch in the stomach and for my big brother to tell me, yo, this is what's going on. This is what I need you to pay attention to. So I love you and I thank you, appreciate you for that, brother.
All right.
Told you, bro.
Sentimental last morning show. Appreciate you. I'll be out to 6101.1 FM.
We appreciate you, franchise. Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Absolutely, man. For always having me, franchise, man.
For dealing with us.
I'm back this afternoon. Be back this afternoon. Now, DJ Sleepy set for 11 o'clock now. If he doesn't go live.
Instigator, though. He definitely an instigator.
I'm sorry. But I always try to smooth it out before the show's over. I always try to, let's bring everybody back together. And we did that, and we all learned our flaws. Like, we all cut each other off in conversation. We all learned our flaws. If Sleepy's not live at 11, we were.
Go again.
But anyways, if he's not on 11, we will run back the first hour of the morning show, and you'll get your local news, and you'll get your wrap up, and you'll get your NFL recap that you didn't get earlier today. And once again, fellas, greatly appreciate y'all for the last morning show of the year.
Oh yeah.
Real quick. Any advice for us for next year? Any advice? Something we could do better? Real quick.
Understand people better. Sometimes listen before you talk. Yeah, I'm learning that sometimes slowing things down before you say things.
So I should slow things down. I should slow.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's in your life, whether it's verbally, anything, just slow it down.
Real quick, Kurt. Anything we could do better for next year for the morning show?
You said that we could do better for the morning show?
Well, for me and Chip, we gotta do this every year. I mean, we do this every morning.
Probably have Curdy on a little more.
Lad, besides our pronunciation?
Oh, just have more water around.
More water around. Oh, he don't like water.
I didn't ask what he liked. You asked me what I like.
We're gonna make this guy like water.
Rhode Island, enjoy your morning.
Hold up. You're in the mix with the baddest DJ Franchise.
Good morning, Rhode Island.
On 360 in the morning.
It's that time of the year. And I just want to let you know that when it comes to gifts, there's just certain things you should know that you don't have to rap. A plant's one of them. You don't have to rap.
Let it breathe.
I've never understood what the point of rapping a 60-inch screen TV is. I know what it is. I know what it is.
What is this?
I know what it is. There's no need to rap a 60-inch
Oh, it's a 70-inch TV? That's what it is?
There's no need to rap that. Parents, I get it. Your kids are young. They're 10, 11 years old. Stop rapping basketballs and soccer balls and stuff. Stop.
What is this, mommy?
You know, if you're bouncing it before you hand it to him, there was no need to rap it to begin. There was no need to rap it to begin.
This one bounces, mommy.
Some other things that you don't need to rap. I think that's it.
Socks.
Sock. No, I mean, if they're If they're not in the
because
package
as soon
or
as you
something
feel
like
it,
that,
it's all soft.
they're
You know what
so
it
you know
is.
they're socks.
You know what that is.
But nowadays you can get a
Put it
gift
in the
box.
gift box then.
Unless so put it with the shirt. You put the
And
socks.
then you
with the
think it's
shirt.
a shirt, and then it's like 2 packs of socks. Oh, you got me some socks. All right.
What else doesn't need to be wrapped? There's a couple of other things that's just skipping my mind, my thought process right now. But just be conscious of what you're wrapping. Save paper if you can. That's all I'm saying. And
Now,
time.
it's stuff you shouldn't put in gift bags. Like if it's like a heavy like a tool or something you got your husband, don't put it in the gift bag.
Don't.
It's gonna fall right through it. Break the strap as soon as you pick it up. And put your leaf blower in there.
Yeah, no need to put the air fryer in the trash bag and put a bow on it. Don't do that. Now that's something you can wrap. That's something you can wrap. If you're putting the air fryer in a trash bag and then spinning the bag around and then putting a bow on it, no.
If it's a fruit basket, don't wrap it.
Don't wrap a fruit basket. Just put a bow on that. Other than that, I mean, I think that covers everything that should wrap and not be wrapped.
A pie.
Don't wrap food. Don't wrap food.
Don't wrap that sweet potato pie.
I'd be so upset. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. Depends on who the pie is coming from. I'll take that pie wrap.
He said, I'll take the pie wrap. He said a bottle of wine. Don't waste the time wrapping the
They
bottle of
have
wine. Put it in the
wine
bag.
bags.
Yeah, they got a bag to put that in. Put that in the
Who's
bag.
wrapping a bottle of wine?
Now, didn't you wrap a candle for me before? It looked mad awkward.
Did I wrap that?
When you used to live on the 3rd floor in the complex, I was like, yeah, you had to wrap my gifts. I was like, you remember to wrap this candle? I was like, yeah.
I did wrap that candle up.
It looked weird, but it worked.
It worked.
It worked.
You didn't know what it was until you opened it. It's heavy.
I think that covers it. Last but not least, no need to wrap a pack of Fontos. No need to wrap.
Don't wrap that.
No need
either.
to wrap a pack of Game of Dutchess or nothing like that. No need to wrap any of that. Save us the time. Other than that, all right, let's get this Tuesday moving.
Don't wrap that pound either. Just put a bow on it.
Let her cook. Let me cook.
DJ Franchise, Big Walt, playing live on WBRU 360. Holy shit!
It's that time of the year.
'Tis the season.
Nah, I probably should have played the old one first, huh? I should have played last year's first, huh?
You could have, yeah.
Should I play last year's first and then we'll come back and do the new one?
Yeah, I do. I kind of want to hear what I put already. Make sure I didn't redo it. I think I do. I think I did put one from last year in this one.
Really?
Let's see.
When's the last time you heard last year's?
I haven't heard it.
What do you mean you haven't heard it?
Did I even do one last year?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
Remember, I gave you the price. I gave you the price limit of everything that you had to do.
I remember I remember that. Last year, yeah, it might have been the year before.
That was the year before?
Yeah. I don't think he was ready last year. Last year I didn't have one.
Oh, if that's the case, we're going straight to the new one right now then. All right, my bad. So let's do this one.
All right.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. It's that time of year where Walt remixes the 12 Days of Christmas. And what is your theme this year? How are we doing this?
The theme is just silly stuff that my true love was giving me.
And this will let us know if she truly loves you.
Or does she?
Or does she? Alrighty. Where's the button? Where's the button? Where's the button? Where's the button?
Exclusive. It is advised all hoods stand up.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me COVID and a baby. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 food stamps and COVID and a baby. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 bowls of grits, 2 food stamps, and COVID and a baby.
Yo, COVID and a baby, why?
4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 fried turkeys, 3 bowls of grits, 2 food stamps, and COVID and a baby. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 for 5. Oh, 5 for 5. 4 fried turkeys, 3 bowls of grits, 2 food stamps, and COVID and a baby. And the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 seafood boils, 5 for 5s. 4 fried turkeys, 3 bowls of grits, 2 food stamps, and COVID and a baby.
I know some of them. I got you.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 days in Compton, 6 seafood boils, 5 for 5s. 4 fried turkeys, 3 bowls of grits, 2 food stamps, and COVID and a baby.
Why Compton?
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 apes of haze, 7 days in Compton, 6 seafood boils, 5 for 5s. Yeah, that. 4 fried turkeys, 3 bowls of grits, 2 food stamps, and COVID and a baby.
Hey!
On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 perk 30s, 8 apes of haze, 7 days in Compton, 6 seafood boils, 5 for 5. 4 fried turkey, 3 bowls of grits, 2 food stamps, and COVID and a baby.
All right.
On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 doctor visits, 9 perk Thursdays, 8 Ace of Haze, 7 and 9 days of Compton, 6 seafood boils, 5 for 5s. 5 for 5s. 4 fried turkeys, 3 bowls of grits, 2 food stamps, and COVID and a baby.
Getting close to it. Here we go.
On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 Bible verses, 10 doctor visits, 9 perk 30s, 8 Ace of Haze, 7 days in Compton, 6 seafood boils, 5 for 5.
All right, clean it up.
4 fried turkeys, 3 bowls of grits, 2 food stamps, and COVID and a baby.
All right, take this home.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 Douce bottles, 11 Bible verses, 10 doctor visits, 9 Burke 30s, 8 Apes of Haze, 7 days in Compton, 6 seafood boils, 5 for 5s.
Yeah, you're way off. You're way off.
4 5s. 4 fried turkeys, 3 bowls of grits, 2 food stamps, and COVID and a baby.
Was it 10 Bible verses?
10 doctor visits.
10 doctor visits. What was 11?
11 Bible verses.
11. What was the 10 doctor visits?
I don't know, just random. I'm going again, baby. You know I love you, right, man? That's why I'm staying with you. You can't keep doing this.
Shut up. Okay, thank you. Thank you for those
Oh, man.
We belong together.
Merry Christmas.
Set the house on fire. I'll burn it to the ground. I get to acting out and blacking out. I cannot hear a sound. I think I'm in too deep.
Empty barrel attack. How will them say? Send for your killer fast. Rounds plenty.
DJ Franchise. Big Wall. Playing live on WBRU 360. Holy shit.
Spurs or who left?
All right, as it goes down, baby. 260, 101.1 FM, franchise head, Big Wall here. Got something to do at 5 o'clock. You got about 13 minutes to get to that. That's when we're joining the building. On this Tuesday, last franchise report show until the new year.
The new year. Coming on in.
Facts. We in holiday mode, so figured I'd help you guys out. I always like to check every year what's the best places to hide gifts if you got kids. So I found my list. They found 30 of them. Now all of these ain't great, and I'm upset because a lot of these can't apply to me and other people. So I'm just gonna read off a couple. For example, they say one of the best places to hide gifts from kids is under the stairs. Okay, I get that. But what if you don't have an upstairs or a downstairs? Then like, yeah, that doesn't really, you know.
Under the stairs. What, you got like a secret closet, like you keep bad kids?
They say another good place, the ceiling tiles. You know the upper ceiling tiles right here?
Oh, yeah.
That's not bad. That's
not a bad one.
I'll hide something in the ceiling tile. If you're in the process of having, like you're moving or something like that, or you have like winter things that you bring out, the boxes that you bring your stuff in, you know, your moving boxes, hide your gifts in there.
Yep. You put it in the summer stuff.
Throw some gifts in the empty tree box. So if you got a fake Christmas tree that you brought from Walmart, throw some gifts in that empty box right there.
That's a good one.
I never liked this one right here. Hiding gifts in the car trunk and driving to work with them every day. I've never been a fan of that.
Something happened to your car, you done lost everybody's gift.
Exactly. Now your car and the gifts are getting towed away at the same time. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that.
Go to pick your car up, all your gifts are gone.
This one's kind of dangerous. If you have gifts and they're small enough, they say to put them in your spare tire well. So you know the thing that holds your spare tire?
Yeah, not everybody has a clean spare tire well that water doesn't get to.
Once again, they say hide it at a friend or relative's house. I always say that's risky.
That's risky.
Depending on how far they live. Hide it in a garden shed. What if I don't own a garden?
Or a shed.
Upper kitchen cabinets. All right. But what if I keep food? What if I keep
use those?
What if I keep food?
You know, these black people got a lot of seasoning.
What about recycling bins?
Nah, I'm not
hiding with all your records.
What am I hiding in my records? Envelope. Other than that, it's gonna be hard to hide something in between records because it's so thin.
There's PS5 in here.
You can't fit a PS5 inside of a section of records. Suitcases. There you go. Suitcases.
Oh, yep. You can do that.
Let's see. What if attic? But what if you don't have an attic? Basement or cellar? But what if you don't have a basement or cellar? The office? But what if you don't have an office? Damn, I'm really not living life because I don't have any of these hiding places in my crib.
Right.
Like I'm really
office.
Like what am I doing wrong here? The garage, but I don't have a garage, so that doesn't help me. The underwear drawer. You know, I'd be upset if Alice is in my underwear drawer. So you know what? That should be a good.
That's a good.
That should be a good
spot.
The cooking ware section in your kitchen where you keep the pots, the pans, and stuff like that. You know, a lot of people can't cook, so.
Right. Stay out of there.
The piano bench. the piano bench.
Oh yep. Lift that bench up.
Once again, the laundry hamper. You don't agree with that, huh? You really don't agree with the laundry hamper. I don't know if I want
somebody's drawers on top of my gift.
In your bedroom? Because if it's the laundry hamper in your kid's bedroom, they're going to go in that laundry hamper.
I assume, well, when growing up, we didn't have separate laundry hampers. It all went in one area. So, yeah, I assume his too. So he's like, yo, I don't want these big boxes sitting on top of the gift. So now I go to hand my kid this gift and it smells like, all right.
And last night.
Same thing with hiding your gifts under the sofa. They say you should hide them under the sofa, but if somebody's sitting on that sofa all day, when you go to hand them that gift smells like, all right.
All right.
Or they crush if it's.
Or it can be crushed.
Sitting on it.
Yeah.
They say if it's a small gift like a ring or jewelry, you can put it in the toolbox. All right, I'll give you that. Any places in mind you think you can hide something?
I would prefer to hide.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of places like There's not a whole lot of places to hide. If you got extra storage, you can hide stuff in the garage.
What if you're somebody like me that lives in an apartment and you don't have an upstairs, a downstairs, a garage, all you have is a parking spot?
For you, it's to slip something in the bracket. Daddy, what's this? Get out them records.
I'm politicking with the chicken with the